champions, champions of Europe finally. History made in Istanbul. The treble complete.
History makers. For the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row.
Welcome back to Typical City. We've got Premier League football to look forward to. It's back and it's felt like a bloody age. It's felt like an absolute age since we played a Premier League football match. That international break was drama, wasn't it? It was bloody drama. Off the field drama, but we're facing Wolves today. I mean, come on. Who's not already thinking about the Arsenal game? The Arsenal game, man, what is that? Oh no, what have they done? What have they done? Arsenal have absolutely ballsed it up, haven't they? Complete fuck up from Arsenal, that was. I mean, how many times are they going to get a man sent off? That's literally their tactics this season. It's just, let's go down to 10 men and see how we do. Do you know what I mean? They're ridiculous. The tactics that Mikel Arteta has thrown onto the pitch, as I've been saying it for weeks before we faced them, that their time-wasting tactics, their fouling tactics, the dark arts, as it's known as, it's embarrassing is what it is to put yourself in a title race and going toe-to-toe with the likes of Liverpool and City, who are not behaving like this. They are not behaving like this. And Mikel Arteta came out and said things like, well, if you're wondering where I learned my stuff from, I learned a lot from City. Well, he didn't learn that from City, because Pep does not do that. You did not learn that from Pep Guardiola. I don't know where you learned it from the dregs of football, from the bottom-feeding, basement-dwelling football, lower leagues, ugly, old-school, archaic dinosaur bullshit. That's what you learned that from, mate, not from Pep, because Pep doesn't do that, unfortunately. And it's cost you points numerous times. You go down to 10 men against City. You probably would have won the game had you not. You know, against Brighton, you'd have probably won the game had you not been too busy concerning yourself about wasting time. And then, obviously, the decision yesterday from Saliba was just an instinctive one, but poor from Trossard. And then Saliba just panics. And rather than trusting his speed, he trusted his own ability to cheat and pull a player down and get a man sent off. So the third time this season, they've gone down to 10 men. And again, it's cost them points. And I have nothing but hilarity inside of my heart right now. I find it utterly hilarious that Arsenal keep doing it. You know what I mean? But forget them. We've got to do our job. As fun as it is to laugh at Arsenal, we have to laugh at Arsenal, but we have to do our job first. That's the most important job today, because if we don't, we'll be laughing at us, won't they? So, I mean, it could be a very good weekend for Liverpool, if because they follow this game straight after us, aren't they? They're playing Chelsea away, and I mean, this could work out to be an unbelievable weekend for Manchester City fans, who, it's all about, I mean, it's so quick now, isn't it? The doom and gloomers, you know, I mean, sometimes I'm a little bit doom and gloom, but I mean, I like to think of myself as a little bit pragmatic, but nowadays, one result, I was watching, big up to Fan Reactions, by the way, the one and only Fan Reactions channel. Yeah, if you've not subscribed to him, go and do that. But I watched, I mean, I'm like one of you guys. Don't ever think that the subscribers and viewers are separate to YouTubers. We're all the same, man. We're all exactly the same. I go and watch the Fan Reaction channel. I don't watch many other content creators. There's a couple that I do watch, but the one I definitely always tune into, because it's a one-stop shop, isn't it? You get all of the emotions in one place, and I love what he does there. But anyway, I tuned into the Arsenal reaction, and every single one of them wrote the season off. Do you know what I mean? They've lost the game. There's how many games to go? There's like 30 plus games to go. And they're like, that's it. Season's over. We've lost. Game over. Forget the season. We're not winning any title. No, it's done. It's done. Game over. You know what I mean? Like, talk about overreaction, mate. Like, they're still the same points with us. You know what I mean? We're ahead of them on goal difference. Yeah, with a game in hand, but fucking hell. How much do they quickly write themselves off, don't they? And that is the football club encapsulated perfectly. That is Arsenal Football Club for me, in a nutshell. You know, just like excitable and whatever the word is for the opposite of excitable. What's the opposite? I don't know what the opposite word for excitable is, but, you know, we're very easily depressed. Do you know what I mean? But you do get a little bit of doom and gloom with City, but there's an underlying confidence now with City fans that we just feel this belief that it's this inner confidence that's like, it's indescribable. This sort of like like you believe in the footballing gods that are just, they make the stars align for us, you know, with Pep Guardiola at the helm. It just feels good being a City fan. Do you know what I mean? It really does. But don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to get onto the team news in a minute, because Pep definitely watched my preview. He 100% did, because he's gone with Bernardo Silva in the middle, and he's gone with Savinho and Doku on the wings, which is exactly what I've been crying out for a couple of weeks now at least, because I think that Bernardo Silva move in particular is a good one. I wouldn't have been too bothered to see Grealish. I'm happier to see Savinho and Doku, but I don't think Grealish is having a bad season yet. Still needs to prove himself a little bit more, but I don't think he's having a bad season. But anyway, good to see you in the chat. And yeah, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. James was in here nice and early. Arsenal might not be wasting any more time with these red cards. Karma is a bitch sometimes. City only team in Premier League without a loss. City win 3-0, Kovacic 2 goals, which would put him on 5, James. Do you know what I mean? That would put him on 5 goals, our second top goal scorer. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that Kovacic will be our second top goal scorer? And even now, it surprises me with 3 goals to his name. He obviously got the 2 against Fulham, which... that game's still in the back of my mind, by the way. So as much as I'm feeling confident and I've got a boost from the Arsenal result, I'm still thinking about the way we played against Fulham a little bit, and it wasn't pretty. It was second half. We got bossed in that second half. It was a little bit too easy for Fulham. And I think the Doku goal to make it 3-1 was a real sucker punch that came out of nowhere. The run of play was very much like, oh, Fulham are going to equalise any minute here if we're not careful. But then Doku made it 3-1 with an unbelievable goal. And then they went and got a goal that they fully deserved. But anyway, moving on from that game, this is the game now. We've got to take the confidence from the Arsenal result and beat Wolves, who are absolutely shite at keeping the ball out of their net. Church, and I'm hoping we see a scoreline that one of these days, mate, one of these days, it's going to be a 6-0. One of these days, it's going to happen, mate. It's going to happen. Merlard going for a 2-1. SVG hoping for that, mate. And if Cunha misses a few sitters like that, like Adama Traore did, then I'm pretty sure he's going to be given man of the match like Adama Traore was given man of the match for me. Evi, good to see you, mate. All the way from Norway. Red Dot, good to see you. Yep, can't see City keeping a clean sheet. I don't know, you know, it's a long time coming, isn't it? And today would be the day. What do you want to get 0-0 today after all of this, all of the goals? Wolves keep conceding. We always concede as well. So you're thinking, gonna be goals. 0-0. Can see it coming, can't you? Good to see your section as well. Clutch Gamer, you too, mate. Avik as well. Ben's in the house. Ryan's in the house. Adam's in his house. City Boy Africa. Something's hilarious to him. He's having a good time. He is having a good time. I don't know what's so funny, but I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, mate. Mr. Gene, Class, Ikea as well. And we've got Phil, Blue Moon Phil. Afternoon, mate. Good to see you, mate. The Germ himself. Thanks, mate. Scott 2. Alaya. What once was G, now you're just a big line of punctuation. So I'm going to remain calling you G. ERH edits, good to see you, mate. Is that Erling Haaland edits? That'll be nice. Lucian, we've got Bobby. Sonic the Hedgehog. Arsenal going to Anfield without Saliba is good news. It very much is, mate. Good to see you, Douglas, as well. Yeah, the fixtures are not good for Arsenal. They are not good at all. Who've they got next in the Premier League? They've got Newcastle. Is it at home or away? I think they're away, which is grim. We found that out, you know what I mean? I said there are other teams that are going to go there, and while I thought it was a bit of below par performance at St James's Park, I still felt we should have gone there and win. I look back at it now and think, yeah, could we look back at that as not that bad a result? I mean, Brighton beat them yesterday as well at St James's Park, which is a big, big win for Brighton. So we've got to go there soon. Not looking forward to playing them. Before Newcastle faced City, they lost to Fulham. So these sides, it's all starting to make sense, isn't it? It's starting to make sense that we struggled against Fulham. We struggled against Newcastle, which it surprised me a little bit because I actually think they've been out of form. You know, and there was no Isak as well. Remember that? So I was a little bit disappointed in that. And then Brighton, who we've got to play, coming up soon. But anyway, Newcastle fixtures. They've got Newcastle away. I think they've got Liverpool coming up as well. And Chelsea away. And then in somewhere sandwiched in between that is Champions League football for them as well. Inter Milan, again, a team that we've struggled to beat recently as well. So, I mean, City are unbeaten in 30 Premier League games, though, at the minute. So, I mean, surely we don't lose this game. But we lost here last season. Although that means absolutely nothing. It's just that little thing in your head that sort of bugs you a little bit, like you're just hoping it doesn't happen again. Big up, Nick. Good to see you, mate. And you, Ryan. Artifice is going 2-0 City. Yours truly wants Savvy and Haaland masterclass incoming. Mate, I'd love it. Good to see you, Sanjeev, as well. And Ismail going 4-5-2. I think we'll score 4 or 5, but Wolves will let in 2 goals. It will score 2 goals, I presume you mean. Yeah. So you think they'll score 2? So it's gonna be a 5-2. They did play Brentford. Their most recent Premier League game was 5-3. So you never know. Again, Brentford, who we struggled against. These middle teams now in the Premier League, man. Wolves are not one of them. But you look at that little league in the middle of the table. Like I'd push Aston Villa down to make it sound better. Because I actually think Aston Villa are now a top 4 side. Really, the way they play football, they're very, very good. You know, they're Champions League. They are currently in the Champions League, of course, and they're playing like a top 4 side as well under Unai Emery. But let's push them down, just to make this conversation sound a bit better. But Aston Villa, your Newcastles, Brentford, Brighton, you know, then and now Fulham are in there as well. There are other teams as well. I can't think off the top of my head, but that little group of teams that's just like you don't want to face them ever, and definitely not away from home, you know. And they're the sort of sides that take points off the big teams challenging for titles, you know. You don't expect title challengers to go to Bournemouth and drop points, though. You know, that's what you can't be doing. We can't afford to go away to Wolves, bottom of the Premier League, 21 goals conceded so far this season, and drop points. And I'm talking, and a draw would be a disastrous result, really. Disastrous is a bit of an exaggeration. Disastrous when you compare it to the fact that Arsenal dropped points yesterday. Massive disaster in terms of an opportunity missed there. And the Liverpool, you can almost guarantee they'll beat Chelsea. If we drop points, they'll beat Chelsea. If we win, I think that could be like a real humdinger of a match. Liverpool-Chelsea is always a good game. Always a good game. Again, that'll be 0-0. I know I've said that. But yeah, game's about to get underway. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm excited for this one. I do feel like we're going to beat them. I feel like we're going to beat them. I don't know why. And I hate it when I feel like that because we don't always do it. Like, you know what I mean? You get that feeling when you get overconfident and you think this is done and dusted. We're going to wipe the floor with them. You're chilling and then something stupid happens. You go 1-0 down in the first couple of minutes. You know, the Ipswich game. How many times has that happened as well? Ipswich, Brentford. I'm sure we've done it as well more recently than that, going 1-0 down earlier. But yeah, those 2 games in particular, they were like 6 minutes into the game was Ipswich, and it was like 30 seconds, wasn't it, against Brentford? But yeah, that's it. I don't mind. I know you're well behind with the news there, but I do not mind hearing it again. That is the sort of news that even in a week, I will want to hear that again. That's the sort of headline that you're incredibly late with your news. Like, every man and his dog knows that Arsenal lost 2-0. But I love the fact that you have provided me with that information so I can put it on the screen. It's a sentence that I will happily read over and over. Arsenal lost 2-0. Yeah, they did. If you added Bournemouth in there, that could be a sentence of the day. That could have been. But yeah, I've not even given you the teams. I'm sure you've seen it anyway. But yeah, surprising to see Stones a little bit. I'm okay with it though. Akanji he did warn us, Pep. He said he gave him a day off. But yeah, quickly go through it because the game's about to get underway. So Edison, Stones, Diaz, Cavadio, Lewis, Kovacic, Savinho, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Doku, Haaland. There you go. How's about that for absolute rapido team news? Jose Sarr's in for Wolves, who's come on for the injured Sam Johnston, and it's a back 5 for Wolves. Game's about to get underway though, so I'll give you that team in a minute. But that back 5 from Wolves is... oh, he's done me again. He's done me again, this referee. The player was about to kick it, and then he dummied it, and then they all bent down and did the knee. Every time I watch a game, the kickoff gets dummied. Why is it getting dummied? Why are we dummying kickoffs now? Just get on with the fucking game, mate. There we go, game's underway. Let's get cracking. City donning the full maroon coloured kit here. Ball went long and has been won by Lewis. Gundogan is on the pitch, which is someone who I didn't really want to see on the pitch, to be honest, today. I had a feeling he would have started him. There you go, that's gone out. Gone out for a City throw. Semedo immediately trying to get down that right wing for Wolves. And a quick throw in for Doku to chase. And he's lost it. But it's a Wolves throw. Yeah, so they've gone 5 at the back, Wolves, which I think... I saw a little stat before I came live, and one of them was the point ratio. Since, with a back 4, Gary O'Neill, the Wolves manager's got a point ratio of 0.54 points per game, and that's over like 23 games. But with a back 5, he's got a point ratio of 1 point something, which is very impressive for a Wolves side. And that's from a similar amount of games as well. So they obviously do, but I don't know why they've not been doing it this season then. What's he doing? Why, someone should have told him of that stat, because I think he would have played a few more games with a back 5, because predominantly this season they've been playing with a back 4. But City rock up, yeah, let's plug up them holes and stick everyone at the back and make it a bore fest. Do you know what I mean? Like, why do we always have to? It's because we're so good. It's literally, that is the reason why. It's because we're so good at keeping the ball. And teams just have to do this. We force teams into this sort of formation. Great ball into Haaland there, but it was a poor layoff from Erling Haaland. But yeah, Bernardo Silva's in the middle of the pitch, which I'm excited about. I want to see a good performance from him. But one thing I'm concerned about, Savinho's knocked it out for a throw and thought he was going to win a free kick there. But Foden, what's going on? What is going on with Felipe? Getting a bit concerned. Yeah. It's good, wasn't it? It was really good. Did enjoy it. Wolves coming forward. Gvardiol's got some defending to do, and he does exactly that with a lovely little slide tackle / pass back to Ederson. And Ederson gets it out to Stones. Good to see you, Andy. How you doing, mate? Let's get this game done and collect the 3 points. Absolutely. He's got some personal issues. And why is he on the bench then? Do you know what I mean? I have a feeling something's going on with Phil Foden. I do have a feeling that there's something going on with him. Because, I mean, he went missing for 3-4 games at the start of the season, didn't he? Savinho, great run to the byline. Savinho, that's a foul, referee. He got the crossing in and was absolutely taken out. I mean, he's outside the box, but... Anyway, yes, Savinho's on the right, which is what I predicted. Yes, I've done it. I've never pointed there before, and the actual team has been there when I've been pointing. Look. There we go, it's gone. Anyway, Savinho's on the right, Doku's on the left, which I'm not happy about. I prefer it the other way, to be honest. But Bernardo Silva nicking the ball there. Savinho's got it. Doku now sends Haaland a little bit too far wide with his pass then. If he could have been a bit more brave with that pass there, Doku, and not gone so far away from the Wolves player, he could have sent Haaland into a shooting position, but he forced him a little wide there. But still, good play from Bernardo Silva, winning the ball off Lamina. Savinho to the byline, beating Ryan Aït-Nouri. Well, he's not beating him, actually. It was a good tackle from Ryan Aït-Nouri. The left wing-back today for Wolves has got his job on today. He's got his work cut out for him against Savinho, who twice already has tried to go round the outside of him and has pretty much succeeded. One getting a cross in, which was collected, and now he's got a corner. So, good. This is good from City so far. 5 minutes in. Or 4 minutes in, can we make it 1-0 within 5 minutes? Ball in. Oh! Gvardiol, what's he doing there? Tried to do a little chest. Don't know what I'm doing there with my little flick of a shoulder, but... Oh, I feel like an early goal here for City would settle the nerves a little bit, get us going. And I think we'll walk this game. We'll cream it. We'll absolutely smoke Wolves if we get an early goal. But if we go at half-time 0-0, this game could turn ugly. It could turn into a bit of a grimy affair where it's going to be a bit... Ugh. But I want us to get a nice early goal, calm the nerves. Here's Gundogan. Stones. How's everyone doing, by the way? I hope everyone's doing really well. I feel like it's been... Oh, Rico. Haaland on the edge of the area. Gundogan now. And he's giving it away, Gundo. Kovacic has got some backtracking to do now. A good, powerful play there from Mateo Kovacic. Little back heel drag to Savinho. Savinho's got so many Wolves players. How has City still got the ball here? Into Haaland. Haaland on the edge of the area. Gets it out to Gvardiol. Doku now on the left side of the penalty area. Onto his right foot. And it's cleared by Lamina just. Gvardiol's going to collect it. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I haven't spoke to everybody in ages, man. Yeah, I need to go live more often for just general videos because I do miss talking to people on in the chat, and I don't do it enough. When you go have an international break, it feels like a bloody eternity. Doku into Gundogan, little back heel to Doku, and Doku has smashed it over the bar. I was hoping he'd been clipped, but he's not happy with himself there. Lovely little link-up play. Doku there coming inside, gets it into Gundogan. Gundogan controls it, bounces up in the air a little bit, but Gundogan makes the most of it with a lovely little back heel to Doku. Doku takes one touch and then hits it, but he absolutely slices it horribly wide of the goal. Goals scored in the first 20 minutes. Most this season, City with 7. Second place is Brentford with 5. So we get off to good starts. Doesn't feel like that. That stat's blown my mind a little bit. I don't remember. How many times have we scored early in games? A lot of them is... Oh, bloody hell. Totti then was pissing about. Savinho, mate. He looks sharp as anything. He looks so sharp. Savinho does. More in the defensive side, but Wolves have got an opportunity here. Semedo, ball in. Oh, no way is it 1-0 Wolves already. No way. That's shit. Shit. I'm sick of it, Clara, though. I'm sick of it. I don't want to have to come back. I want to chill. I want it to have a nice, enjoyable watch along where we can all enjoy bags and bags of goals. I don't want to be sat here sweating. I mean, what a cross that is. What a cross. You can't stop that cross. It's a fantastic cross. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. No way. And it's Strand Larsen, who has made it 1-0. The other Norway centre-forward on the pitch. Wouldn't have thought he'd be scoring ahead of Erling Haaland, would you? Oh dear. Oh dear. $46. No, I'm not. 36. Was that a question? Was that like an actual, you were interested in knowing my age or more concerned about someone who whips out a fart gun? I feel like it was more that. Ball in, Gundo! Bernardo Silva with a fucking, what a save from Jose Sarr! Oh no. I love the difference in opinions there. Look at that. That's one. Then the next opinion is you're old. Yeah, mate. It's all about perspective, innit, mate? It's just a number. In here, I'm young. And down there, I'm young. I'm joking. Doku. Gundogan. Kovacic. We are coming back in this game, surely. What a save that was from Jose Sarr. Bernardo Silva with a right foot effort on the penalty spot about 30 seconds ago. Good ball into him from Gundogan. And he takes a touch, hits it with his right foot. He's heading for the bottom corner, and Wolves are in again here. Gone over the top here. It's Gomez bringing it forward. Larsen's coming into the box, cuts it back to Ryan Nori, who's meant to be left back, but he's come flying forward. Doku's got some... Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy, keep going, mate. Well played. Savinho's got it now. Play on. Why has he got slowed down there? Savinho could be carrying that forward. This is going to be a scrappy game now because of that. We've got to respond pretty quickly. Good ball from Rico Lewis. Bernardo Silva, who's found himself on the touchline in Doku's position temporarily, comes back inside to Kovacic. Oh yeah, sorry. There you go, it's 1-0. Fucking hell. It's a good ball though from Semedo. Here's Gvardiol, dinks it in. Dawson gets it clear just about. Savinho's still in the penalty area. Savinho, he's got Rico Lewis on the underlap. Ball in, it's got to be. Fucking missed it again. Gundogan with another header that he's missed this season. I mean, it's not even close. Proper 50p head that was. Here's the opportunity. Bernardo Silva didn't actually take a touch at all. He whipped it first time. My mistake. Gundogan with a... I think he was actually trying to bring it under control there, Gundogan, and his touch was a bad one that actually sent it through to... I doubt he meant that, but he ended up with Bernardo Silva and he whips it. Oh, what a save that was. And then the cross in then from Savinho was absolutely perfect. So lofty and weighted just to perfection. Right on the head of Gundogan. And he's just flicked it and it's gone boink. 50p head, mate. Gutted. Wolves got a player down it. But I can't believe it. That's it, section. More clean sheets than a Premier Inn. Fucking hell, man. And it's the goal scorer who's down. I don't know, G. Who is captain? I didn't check. Yeah. A bit concerned about John Stones' position in there a little bit. But, I mean, the ball in is very, very good. It's very difficult to defend. Even if he was in the right position, John Stones, I mean, the best thing he could have done there was probably put it out for a corner. But you're asking a lot there. It was a good ball in. John Roberto says, Rico Lewis is crap, honestly. Ooh, I disagree, mate. I don't think he's crap, but yeah, I think people are going to have a pop at him. It seems to be whoever's right back at Manchester City seems to cop for it at the minute. You know, I think, I mean, what's the alternative now, mate? You play a Kanji, put John Stones out right, ask him to push into midfield instead of Rico. Then you've got 4 centre-backs in the team by doing that. The alternative is Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, who's not even on the bench, by the way, today. Apparently he's not fit, which is a... I mean, anyone who's not fit is a concern. Gvardiol tried to feed it into Rico then, but he's giving it away to Andre. Andre out to Totti. He's going to get caught on the ball. Savinho's brought down. He's outside the box. He's got to stop the diving, though, Savinho. It's a dive. He's got the free kick, but he likes a little cheeky dive. It's definitely a free kick because he felt the tug. But he's so dramatic the way he goes down, man. Let's have a look at the replay here. It's so, like, I hate it, man. I don't like the look of it at all. He's already been booked this season for diving, hasn't he? But he's had his shirt pulled, and he made sure the referee knew that he'd been pulled there. And I mean, yeah, it's just the way he goes down, man. Like, anyway, what's my score prediction now? 4-1. I'm going for now. I'm going 4-1. Free kick right on the edge of the area. It's a little bit too close to... It's got to be Savinho. Having just watched Savinho's cross that landed on the money for Gundogan, the only thing is Gundogan's not... He's bloody brilliant at free kicks himself, isn't he, Gundogan? Didn't he hit the bar? He smashed the bar against... who did we play? What are they called? Forgotten the bloody name now. In Champions League away. Forgotten the name. Anyway, he scored after it, before it as well, but he also hit the bar. But Savinho now is the man for me to take this because of the way he whipped that cross in before. He's got an ability to get it up and down quickly. You know, because it's so close, you want that ability from such a distance. Or Gundogan takes this free kick and goes around the wall on the outswinger. It's Savinho. He's gone hard and low, Savinho. Rebound to Doku, it's blocked. Bernardo Silva's got it crossed in. And it's going to be cleared eventually. I don't know why Savinho's going hard and low there. I mean, I don't know. Kovacic now. Ruben Diaz. How have we gone 1-0 down again, man? Savinho, 1-on-1. Well, 1-on-2 now. Nearly gives it away. John Stones had to stretch for it. John Stones back to Ruben Diaz. Wolves are got a decent shape all of a sudden. They haven't had a decent shape for pretty much the whole 15 minutes of this game so far. We've been finding pockets very easily in this game, and we've not punished them enough. You know, but as of right now, they're actually in a reasonable shape. Here's Gvardiol, Doku. 1-on-2 again, which is something I think the reason what Pep knew was going to happen. And the two have taken it off him. Oh, Doku wants it back though. Gomez keeps it and does well actually and gets it out for a throw-in. But he knew, Pep. I think he knew Gary O'Neill was going to go 5 at the back today, which is why there's no way Grealish would play and be a benefit to the side against these fullbacks. You know, when they're playing 5 at the back, it's going to be 2 sent over every time now. Look at that. Doku's got the ball. Fed down the byline to Gundogan. Gundogan's cross is blocked. Doku again. Semedo and Gomez both head over. Doku's got 2 to beat every time. Which means someone's free. It means someone's free. And here he is, Bernardo Silva, into the box. Asking for a penalty. Or, no, he's given a free kick to Wolves, actually. It was a Bernardo Silva handball. But yeah, come on, City. You know. And then give the lead away against Arsenal. Scored first and then we went 2-1 down. What are we doing? What are we doing? I tell you what though, if we don't win this game, I'm concerned for the season. It's a bit dramatic to say it like that because it's a real opportunity. It's such a good opportunity to go 3 points clear. I would still say Arsenal are our main rivals, even though Liverpool are top of the league. I just feel like they've got the 2 or 3 years of momentum behind them. Liverpool have been up and down. They've got a new manager. You can't keep saying, oh, but it's Liverpool, the experience. All of that experience came from Klopp. It's a new manager. Let's see how Slot does in the second half of the season. And I still think they'll be challenging. I still think they'll be there against us. So I'm certainly not writing Liverpool off by any stretch. But I just feel like there's still question marks because we haven't seen a full season of Slot. That's what I want to see. Let's see how he does, you know, second half of the season, during the Christmas period, when the Champions League, when the fixtures start piling up. They haven't got Champions League to worry about, have they? But, I mean, in terms of Arsenal, the momentum, you know, last 2 years, especially last year being so close, I still see them as our main challengers. And they've dropped 3 points. We've got to do this, man. Come on, Gundo. Ruben Diaz. It's getting into that sort of game that we had in the second half against Bernardo Silva. He's been manhandled there in the penalty area, but he's constantly drifting into those inside channels, Bernardo Silva. And he's been found on numerous occasions really well. Cunha. Oh, he's in business here. The one-on-one, the through-on goal. Semedo's in. Gvardiol's got to get back. Edison comes out, makes a save, and it's out for a corner. We're getting away with murder again, Blues. It's just pure domination. And then up the other end, and they get a golden opportunity. What are we doing here, Blues? What are we doing? What are we doing? Simple 1-2. Got absolutely done. Semedo sent through. He's through on goal from the halfway line. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, he's through on goal, edge of the area. He had 40 yards of grass to run through before he even got a chance to have his shot. It's ridiculous. And it was a poor touch that Edison came out and smothered that bad touch from Semedo. Semedo, the right wing back, through on goal. What are we doing, Blues? Corner ball. It's gone deep over everybody. Ryan Aït-Nouri brings it down. He's being shepherded away from goal though. John Stones is on his shoulders. Good from John Stones, that's good. He's going nowhere and he's going nowhere quick. He's giving it away. Savinho now, opportunity. Doku's in the middle, get in there. Oh, referee, get him booked, the fucking cheating bastard. Absolute joke, man. He's pulled, who is that again? Is he the one who just pulled down? Isn't he? Who was that? Oh, man. Semedo. Savino threw on, well, not through on goal, but he was dancing past Semedo, dancing past Ryan Aït-Nouri, and then a little tug on the shoulder. And I mean, if he got past him, it was a 2-on-1 situation with Doku and Savino versus Dawson. So Doku trying to beat Semedo, has to slow it down though, goes back, and it's the double team of Gomez and Semedo again, stopping Doku getting past them. But I don't think that's where we're going to win today. I don't think that's how we're going to beat them, by dribbling past them. Doku is sending 2 over, so pass past them. You don't have to dribble past everybody. You can pass through them, around them, use the pitch, use the other players, because there's 2 on you. That's a guaranteed free City player. Someone is free, and more often than not, it's Bernardo Silva. Savino trying to beat Ryan Aït-Nouri and Matheus Cunha this time, and doesn't. Rico Lewis trying to get the ball back. It's gone out for a throw into Wolves deep by their own corner flag. Frustrating. It's frustrating. 21 minutes gone as well, and we've just given them a shot in the arm, haven't we? We've just given Wolves that little boost of confidence. You know, because we looked like we had them on the ropes for like the first 5-10 minutes. Like, we're going to score any minute here. This was like good football. We're creating chances. And I still feel like we're going to score in this half and make it 1-1. Surely. Gvardiol, ball in. And it's just past the post, man. If someone just sticks out a leg or a head. It's gone over everybody, though, and it's gone out for a goal kick. It's blowing a gale outside. It's like making my curtains wobble, and the windows aren't even open. Yeah, I'm with your section. I've still got faith. 22 minutes gone. I'm still feeling the pain of going 1-0 down again, though. How many times? Savino trying to beat Lamina, doesn't. Ball back to Jose Sarr. Haaland's pressing him now. Trying to go long. Gvardiol brings it down. Who's been our best defender this season out of... I don't think it's Ruben Diaz, but I mean, it's. I think it's a bit of a flip of a coin between Gvardiol and Akanji. I think Gvardiol's been the more exciting of the two because he gets involved in goals, doesn't he, and gets assists. But I would say... ball inside, good pass from Doku this time into Gundogan, and that's what we should be doing. Should be Doku passing to Gundogan or Bernardo or Savino. Ball in! Oh! It's cleared for a corner. This is what we've got to do, guys, on the wings. We've got to get Doku and just to hold the ball, draw out the Wolves players, and then pass it inside them. Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, those two are going to get so much space in the penalty area today, and they already have, and they've not killed us. They've not killed the game off yet, because, I mean, Bernardo Silva's shot was brilliant. It was a great save. Gundogan's had a couple of opportunities to bring it under control. He's had a header that he's put over the bar, and here he is taking a corner. Ball in. Haaland tries to win it, doesn't. Savino knocks it back to Rico Lewis. Jeremy Doku. Gundogan looking for a deep cross, and it's poor. You've got to beat the first man, Gundo. Doku back to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis, who is the last man, but no pressure on him whatsoever from the Wolves side. Rico Lewis brings it forward now. Doku's the option way over on that left-hand side. I think they're thinking about getting to him. John Stones lays it off to Kovacic. Nice little bit of passage of play here. Down to the right side, though. Bernardo Silva out to Savino. Ball inside to John Stones. Back to Savino. Savino thinking about the shot, thinking about the cross. Doesn't do either. Gets it back to John Stones and starts coming over to the right side. So many little 1-2s here between John Stones. Switch all the way to Doku, who's got acres of space. He's in the penalty area. He tried to find Gvardiol, but he went past him and got to Kovacic. He's got the ball back, Doku, though. They're doing really well on him over there, and he's giving the free kick away. Gomez and Semedo have... he's not beaten them at all yet, to be honest, Doku. And when he has, it's like stretching to get that cross in, because he's two very strong, difficult players to get past there in Semedo and Gomez, and he's not having a great time. So stop it. Pass it instead. Pass the ball. It's good that you're doing a great job, because you're just being Jeremy Doku is enough to scare the Wolves players into sending 2 over. So just keep being Jeremy Doku. That's all you have to do, is just be Jeremy Doku and then pass it to a City shirt inside. He should have an easy game today, Doku. He could get himself an assist, but he's making it hard work for himself. Trying to beat them all the time. Doesn't have to. Big up, Jeff. Good to see you, mate. Won't be able to make the watch long until the end of the game. Just wanted to pop in to say hi. Hope you're well and hope we turn this around. Yeah, mate. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, Jeff. That's so good of you and so typical of you. Typical City of you. Because you're an absolute legend, mate. Thanks, Jeff. Hope to see you at the end of the game, mate. City winning. That'll be nice. Oh, here we go. Jeff's gone 4-2. Big second half. Savio scoring 2. Twice. Wait. I don't understand. So he's scoring 2 twice, so he scores all 4. Is that what you mean? Or I think you just put... That's not a double negative, is it? It's a free kick to City is what it is, though. But big up to Jeff for the super chat. Thanks, mate. Hope to see you at the end of the game. Has he been booked there, Gomez? I don't know. He looked a bit pissed off. But City have got a free kick right about 5 yards away from the corner of the penalty area. 26 minutes gone. And we're 1-0 down. It's going to be Bernardo, is it? No, Gundogan. In swinger. Cleared. Savinho. A swing and a miss from Savinho. Nice dummy, mate. Nice dummy. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful touch from Savinho. Absolute whiffer from Savinho there. Tried to absolutely leather it. Nothing but air. Rico. Josko. Ball out to Doku. There's only one man to beat this time, Doku. They're out of shape. Gets it to the byline to Bernardo Silva. A simple pass and it's cleared almost off the line there from Wolves. Again, Jeremy Doku ended up in a situation where he's just passing the ball and it caused more danger than trying to dribble it past everybody. If it works, mate, I'm never going to have a problem with you beating the fullback. It's just this game is crying out for some cute little passes. It's already happened so many times. And that one was another example. Ball just down the line, simple ball from the inside, underlap from Bernardo Silva, crossed hard and low across the 6-yard box, and it caused mayhem. They got it cleared, came to nothing. You keep doing that, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game if you keep doing that. They can't survive like this. Ball inside again from Rico to Rico Lewis, this time from Savinho. Another underlap. And the cross isn't good enough, though, from Rico. It's been cleared by Wolves. Well, they're still pissing about with it. Down by their own corner flag here with Bernardo Silva trying to win it back. And Totti eventually clears it. Larson getting in, trying to back in. Oh, no way is that. Oh, I thought they were going to go break away there. John Stones is struggling here, you know. He's just, I didn't even tell you, he passed one out, just 5-yard pass. Just like nowhere near Savinho. And then a touch from him there was poor. Nearly got caught on the ball. He's not switched on. I would argue all of our English players have just not been at it this season. All of them. Every single one. They've all been at it. I mean, Rico Lewis is probably the only one who's like doing okay. And John Roberto's fucking fuming with him. And he's been all right by the comparison to the rest of them. The English players. But Walker, mate, he's been awful. Stones has had a couple of absolute clangers. The Brentford clearance in that first seconds where he gave the ball, just tried to clear the ball. Doku trying to beat his man, gets it across. Oh, come on, fucking hell. What a ball that was. Across the face of goal. And how is no City shirt getting on the end of it? John Stones has got a problem here and he doesn't deal with it. He just nods it up in the air and eventually Savinho gets back and helps out there. John Stones has got to be a bit more composed than that because I didn't know what else to do really in defence of John Stones, but he was in a difficult situation. He just nods it in the air. But here's Doku again. Passed back to Gvardiol. Surely we equalise. Surely this doesn't go to half-time 1-0. Ruben Diaz going on a bit of an adventure. Ruben Diaz doesn't know what he's doing though, does he? And that's why it's a goal kick to Wolves. So, yeah. Don't do that again. Ruben. He tried to do what the other players have been doing all game, going on that underlap. But the ball across the face of goal, an outstretched Gundogan right leg sliding in, just Wasn't big enough to get on the end of it. It was completely missed, nearly missed by Dawson. And I mean, if he missed it, Haaland's getting a tap in. But there's been nothing to speak of for Erling Haaland in a game where I feel like there should have been. You know, because we're getting into moments to cross the ball, and he's going to score. That's what's going to happen. He's going to be the one to score. He's going to make it 1-1, and it's going to be like his third touch. He's done nothing all game. He's had a couple of touches in hold-up play, in our build-up. Other than that, so many frustrating moments where just he's chosen the wrong run. Like, he's gone back post and it's ended up going near post and vice versa. But we're battering him. We're absolutely battering him. Down the line to Kovacic. Kovacic across the face of goal, and it's another cross that's just shit. It's got to be better, man. The run's got to be better. The cross has got to find. There's no one near him. Like, the move is fantastic from City. We are cutting them open. We are carving them like a Sunday roast. It is easy to get in to the byline. The cross, the cutback, all of them have just been cut out by a Wolves player. And it's just numerical advantage in the box from Wolves. Just the amount of golden shirts in there. Blocking the cross. Here comes another one. Corner ball. Jose Sarr's fallen over. What? Oh, piss off. Mikel Arteta's had a word, hasn't he? Cheating bastards. What's he doing? Holding his ankle here. Why has he gone down? Bernardo Silva backed into him a little bit, did he? And he stood on his foot or something. I don't know. Yeah, he stood on his foot. Oh, hairy man. I'm going to read your comment out because you are a hairy man. We need Bernardo to sit the bench, Phil to play next to Jack down the middle. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'm so confused why Pep refuses to try things for such a creative manager. Man never experiments. Ryan Aït-Nouri's in here. We've struggled for 3 seasons now. Ball in again. Edison, Strand Larsen again. Just if he sped up then and got in the box a bit quicker, he's actually offside, so it wouldn't have counted. But Jesus, could have been 2-0. Fucking hell. That's what Ryan wants. You're not going to get them in January, mate. But I think in summer we've got a big summer ahead. Big summer. Jeremy Doku with 2 to beat gets it to Gvardiol. Again, Gomez, Semedo, double team versus Doku. Gvardiol's the spare man this time. Oh, Josko! Fucking battered into the top right-hand corner with his weaker foot. I've said it all game. You just don't need to beat them, Doku. You don't have to beat them every time, mate. Just pass it. Sometimes a simple pass like that, give it to the free man because they've been double teaming you all game. And one free as a bird player is this time it's Josko Gvardiol, who with his right foot just batters it into the top right-hand corner, and it's 1-1. What a goal from Josko Gvardiol. Got a touch on it from Jose Sarr, but that is nothing short of what we deserve. Absolutely deserved. 1-1. My little 1-year-old daughter's having a nap there, so that's fucked. That's completely over, that nap. Pretty certain of that. Josko again, mate. As much as I think Manuel Akanji has been a better defender this season, I think out of the 2 players, full package, you got to think about Gvardiol now, haven't you? I mean, over the 2. I literally asked the question before. Who's been the best player this season out of those 2? And it was close before because Gvardiol got 1 goal, but that just puts the cherry on the cake for me. Doku. Oh, this dude's penalty referee. He tried to beat 2 of them, and he very nearly did, to be honest, with a sensational bit of skill. I mean, if there's one man who can do it, it is Jeremy Doku, but the proof is in the goal. The proof is in the pudding. You know? The guy's just passed the ball, a simple 5-yard pass to a player who's free, like I've been saying all game. You got a shot on goal. Take a shot once in a while. Look what happens. 1-1. It was an absolute thunder bastard. Sub 2. Good to see you, mate, as well. That's sub to me. Do what he says. Do what the man says. Oh, ball into Haaland. Haaland's touch there. Was it a touch or was it just not quite ready for the pass? Not too sure what it was. What are we doing in January then? Pep's got a headache. I mean, literally, looks like he's got a migraine. He's just like curled over. Like, Pep, man. I bet he always gets headaches, Pep. I bet his brain is just like constantly buzzing. You know what I mean? He definitely strikes me as the sort of bloke who's got like a pack of paracetamol in his pockets at all times. Lovely play from Kovacic there into Gundogan. Back to Josko. Doku. 2 of them over again. Do it again. Give it to Gvardiol. Have a shot, mate. Thought he was going to then as well, but he passed it to Ruben Diaz. Gvardiol free this time. They've left him one-on-one. They're just leaving him. They leave the free man. They don't care. They're so worried about Doku being in a one-on-one situation. That moment then was just a real eye-opener that they've got to keep making that run. Got to. Because they don't care about the man behind them. Gomez and Semedo just over to Doku. And there was a moment where Gomez was actually following the run of Gvardiol and thought, nah, I'll leave him. Doku's the worry. And he just left him. Savinho with a foot. It's poor from Savinho. Really poor. Time as well to take a touch. Do something better than that. First time effort goes horribly over the bar. But yeah, so far the game's been... How much has it been exciting as well? Like, the wing play from City has just been exciting, predominantly from Jeremy Doku's side. But, I mean, Savinho showed glimpses of dribbling ability and vision. Passing has been good. He's had 2 shots. One, he didn't even connect with the ball. The other one, we just saw went horribly over the bar. Jesus Christ. I'm waiting for this burp to piss off. But yeah... The excitement coming from those 2 sides of the pitch is just it's evidently like there, isn't it? And I mean, this is the sides we should be playing. This is the way we should be playing. Ball in. Gvardiol is going to get on the end of it. Oh, they are getting some luck here in this game because that ball then to Gvardiol was so close to being perfect from Jeremy Doku, and he just stretches out for it, tries to poke it back to Bernardo Silva, and it took a little deflection and ended up bobbling up in the air. And as Jose Sarr gets up, he just suddenly looks around and the ball's like landing in his hands like that. Like, jammy bastard. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, please do. It helps with the algorithm, even if you're here to watch me writhe in pain. Yeah, hit that like button. Help spread the word for people who haven't heard about Typical City. Yeah, and subscribe if you're new. Past 21k as well, just before this stream, which is good. Kovacic. John Stones. Savinho. Slowed it down here a little bit, which might be a wise decision, just to let Wolves settle. Let those muscles seize up a little bit for a couple of seconds and then explode again into action. Thought Gundogan was going to give it away there. Doku. And there goes the double team act that he's got to beat again. It's the same every time. Pass to Gvardiol, who's free. Kovacic. Bursts past the player, tries the shot. He was never going to cause a problem for Jose Sarr, but maybe a deflection of some kind. But there's still that counter-attack there. We've got the ball back, and John Stones has got it now. But there was a little moment there that was like, oh, it was bobbling around, and it's like if it breaks to a Wolves player, they're away, man. There's like one City player to protect. Ruben Diaz protecting the counter-attack. Savinho tried to find Bernardo Silva, comes inside to Gundogan. Again, sloppy from Savinho. That's 2 passes in the space of a couple of seconds that were a bit poor there. Savinho's going to get himself booked now as well for bringing down, I think it was Ryan Aït-Nouri, I think it was, or maybe Lamina. Who was it? No, it was Cunha, sorry. But Savinho, 2 passes given away there from Savinho, and then on the counter-attack, here come Wolves. I mean, fair play for getting back, and it's a soft one, but it's a yellow card because of the fact that you stopped a counter-attack. Miro, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Savinho has been so crap. Need Jack or McAtee. I wouldn't say crap, but he's certainly not... end product has been his problem. He's been making some decisions that you can see that he's got a vision for a pass. That's offside, referee. That's offside, referee. It is offside. He's a big lad, isn't he, that Strand Larson? Imagine being a Nordic number 9 and not being Erling Haaland, but being as good as Strand Larsen, who's a very good player, you'd be gutted. Ball in from Savinho is brilliant. Laid off by Gundogan. Rico Lewis tries to take it with him. I don't know why Gundogan didn't take it with him, to be honest. But there's the vision I was just about to say, Myro. Savinho's pass was brilliant. He's backtracking here. Ryan Aït-Nouri, Savinho. Don't commit. I thought he was going to fucking fly in for a slide tackle then, Savinho. Just been booked. Do you know what I mean? Like, think, mate. Think. He came flying back and I was like, brilliant work rate, mate. Love that. No problem. But he was going in like a fucking steam train at Ryan Aït-Nouri. Then I thought he was going to go absolutely wipe him out and get a second yellow card. Good to see you, Jan. Yeah, that'd be good. Can't see that happening, but that would be good. I couldn't see 20k happening at all, to be honest. I don't really have a number to chase on this channel. I just thought I'd make City videos, see where it takes me. That was it. I don't really have a plan. Savinho. One-on-one. They're not really double teaming on Savinho though, which I don't know. They obviously see Doku straight away. Look at Gomez. Number 8, Gomez sprints over there to get out and help Semedo. But because of that, Gvardiol's free. Gvardiol's got the ball. Thought about the shot. Andre got in his way though. Doku, and he's overhit it this time. He doesn't have that ability, does he? That's what Savinho does have, that Doku doesn't. Just weight of pass. There, he just gets too much on it because he's so fucking... so intense, isn't he? Doku, he's just like raw energy. He doesn't have the ability to just relax his muscles and just get the right, soft, delicate touch on the pass so he doesn't fly out for a goal kick. You know what I mean? That's what we need from Jeremy Doku. Savinho, on the other hand, his shooting in this game has been well off it. But they've both brought so much to the game. So I thanks for the super chat, Maro. I disagree with the word crap. I think if you're talking about shooting, yeah, that's been crap. But his overall contribution's been good. Gundogan tries a first-time pass, fed into him by Doku. Was a good ball from Doku as well. And he's won the ball back. Jeremy Doku, brilliant from Jeremy Doku. Pissing about with it, Gomez. And that's your double team partner. So they've sent Strand Larsen over instead this time. Gundogan now. Give it to Doku. Give it to Doku. Give it to Doku, Gundo. What is he doing, Gundogan? What are you... Is this the real Gundogan? I've not seen anything like the level of Gundogan. Even the Barcelona Gundogan was better than this. He was their best player last year, Gundogan. You speak to Barcelona fans and they'll tell you that was a blow for them, losing Gundogan. But this is not the same Gundogan now. That's so obvious. Pass, ball in from Savinho, straight into Jose Sarr. Frustrating. Half-time approaches. I mean, would you change anything at half-time? I don't think I would. I'd argue maybe Phil Foden for Gundogan, but I think Bernardo Silva's... Oh, Kovacic has got caught on the ball there. Wolves aren't going anywhere though, unless... Yeah, Lamina. Andre going away from goal here though. All the way back to Dawson. I think this is when we could be at our most dangerous, because it's such a rarity for the opposition, for Wolves to have the ball in this game. I think this is when we could be our most dangerous, because they have to get into, they have to change their shape. They have to, if they want to score, they've got to change their shape and go into a more attacking formation, which opens up the door for a little bit. So if they, in the transition, City could turn the ball away the other way and find space that we just are not getting. When the match slows down and sets into this, what you're watching right now, if you're looking at 44 minutes, Ryan Aït-Nouri. How's Savinho still got that ball then? Ball in from Gundogan again, it's poor. I see what he was trying to do there. But Savinho, how he got tackled, but somehow didn't. Like, Ryan Aït-Nouri won the ball, and then Savinho's leg just came out of nowhere and scooped it back and carried on with it there. Really good from Savinho, that. Ball into Gundogan, he tried to whip it first time to Haaland, but... As much as I think the crosses in this game have not been good, Haaland's movement's been a bit flat. You know, he's not moving much at all. Just looking at him now, right, Doku's got the ball and he's just... Doku, ball in, cross is blocked for a corner ball right on half-time. Can we take the lead? a deserved lead. I don't know how it's 1-1, to be honest. I'd understand if it was 1-0 City, but how is it 1-1? Frustrating. Yeah, I think we need to be... I still think Kyogo, man. I still think Kyogo would be a good shout for City to go for him. I think he could be prized away from Celtic. Scored at the weekend, Kyogo did. He's been scoring all season. Corner ball, 2 minutes of injury time on the clock. Ball in from Gundo. It's cleared. Savinho knocks it back to Rico. Doku now. Gundogan down that left-hand side. Bernardo Silva offers the underlap. Ball in from Gundogan. It cleared at the first man again. Gundogan, mate. Gvardiol's giving it away. Doku wins the tackle, does he? Yeah, they're going to break here, Wolves, and they've given it away. Gundogan, mate. That cross has got to be better. We conceded again. Who was it we conceded against? Ball in from Bernardo Silva. Cleared by Dawson. I don't mind it when it beats the first man. If it's like a good bit of defending, it's not easy to get across perfect. But when it's bad, that's when it's annoying because it's got to beat the first man. If you get it into a zone that's like, oh yeah, okay, fine, I understand. Bernardo Silva. He's trying a little fancy bit of footwork. Oh, he's won it. He's still got it. Lay it off. Rico, lay it off one more. Savinho. Oh, and it's saved by Jose Sarr. What a save again. From Jose Sarr down to that same corner that he saved Bernardo Silva's effort about half an hour ago. City nearly, Savinho nearly makes it 2-1 right on half time. It's a corner to City. We should be winning this game. It's another good save. Savinho's fuming. He's an emotional guy, isn't he, Savinho? He needs to cool his jets a little bit, says me. Gundogan. Won by Gvardiol at the back post. That's a better ball, that. And it's half time, surely. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's half time. He's doing a bloody Flecken. Piss off, Mark Flecken. Right, what are we doing? Let's sort the clock out. Josko Gvardiol, though, take a bow, son. Take a bow. What an effort that was. What an effort. Right in the top corner. Unbelievable goal. He even got a hand to it, Jose Sarr, so he could have had 3 worldy saves in this game to keep it at 1-0 to Wolves. But thanks to Josko Gvardiol and the assist from Jeremy Doku, who's racking up numbers, to be fair to him. I think he's got 2 goals and 3 assists now. Maybe 2 goals, 2 assists. I'm not sure. It's not great, but it's more than Savinho. It's more than Grealish. It's more than Bernardo Silva. It's more than Gundogan. You know, so Jeremy Doku is starting to be our best creative outlet in the absence of Kevin De Bruyne. And that's something that I'm pleased with, but the numbers aren't brilliant, and I would much rather look back at and rely on Gundogan, you know, when he's... Gundogan, yes, but De Bruyne, most importantly, who I think is our best creator. Or I think that's stating the obvious. But yeah, I mean, Doku's starting to make a case for himself to be playing every game. He shouldn't not be starting, certainly in a Premier League match where we need the 3 points. And I mean, which Premier League match don't we need 3 points? Do you know what I mean? So surely Doku's the main man to start now on the wings, because Jack Grealish has been playing well. But if we play him, I would much rather see him in the middle. In fact, I would rather see him play instead of Gundogan in the middle. I would rather see Foden play in the middle ahead of Gundogan. And I'm going to say something that I think most City fans will disagree with, but on current form, in how the 2 players have been playing, I would argue I'd rather see Jack Grealish in the middle ahead of Phil Foden right now, going off form. And I know most City fans have just disagreed with me on that, but I still believe that Jack Grealish on form has just been better than Foden. Foden has just not turned up this season at all. And I can't remember who it was who said that there is he's got personal issues. Well, what's he doing on the bench then? You know, you got to pick your lane, mate. Like, are you playing or you're not playing? You know, are you on the bench? What are you on the bench for then? Because Foden, with someone of his ability, should be starting this game. Hands down. He's got to be starting. Is it the international break? Possibly. Is he playing for England? He got a few minutes there, didn't he? So, is it that? Resting him? Jack Grealish also got minutes, also being rested. But John Stones also got minutes. He's playing the game. So did Rico Lewis, playing the game. So I don't get it. I don't get it. What is going on with Phil Foden? You put last season's Phil Foden with the form of last season, there's no way I would say something like Jack Grealish should play ahead of Phil Foden in the middle. No way. Of course Phil Foden last season's like playing. But we don't... we can't go off like historic bias too much, you know. And as much as last season, it was not a million miles ago, was it? It's like pretty recent. But this season is a new season. It's a new chapter. And Phil Foden has just not been anywhere near his best this season. But neither's Gundogan, and he's playing. Concerns in the middle. You know, I think Bernardo Silva's been a bright spark. I think he's been good in the middle. Much better playing him there. I think he's more dangerous. I think his footwork is more suited to being in the penalty area because it's lethal. You know, you can't touch him. He's very, very dangerous. And he wins the ball back. He's done it 2 or 3 times in this game already. Winning successful tackles and getting City into dangerous positions to create an opportunity. But surely we go and win the game. It's just the other end of the pitch, isn't it? You know, how many times has this happened this season? We're dominating the game and then they score. It's fucking does my nut in. And they're depending on the width of Ryan Aït-Nouri and Semedo, those 2 wing-backs. They're going to be knackered in this game. Last 20 minutes, you're looking at wearing them down, and their ability to defend against Doku and Savinho in the final 10-15 minutes could become a problem for Wolves. Certainly if they're still at 1-1 and they're trying to get a goal to win the game, because they've got the vertical job of getting up and down all game then, and that's going to absolutely leather them. But we shouldn't even be in a situation where we're talking about the last 10-15 minutes of the game. We should have this game won on the hour mark for me. I feel like we should come out, guns blazing, throw the kitchen sink at them, get an early goal, make it 2-1, and then get a third, 55th, 60th minute, relax the nerves and just knock it about, just pass the ball around for the rest of the game and see if we can get a 4th. And then complete my comeback prediction of 4-1, which is what I'm hoping for. Hannah misses Alvarez. Yeah, I do a little bit. I mean, there aren't many games that I've come away from this season and thought, oh, if we had Alvarez, we'd be winning. You know, because Haaland's done his job this year. He's done his job. There's very few occasions where he hasn't. He hasn't in this half, but he's done his job. Most games. I mean, the number of goals he scored is ridiculous. I'm going for a piddle in a minute, so just bear with me. Just realised how bloody bright the screen is. But yeah, should John Stones and Rico Lewis have done better in that situation? I'm going to rewind it and see their positioning here so I can actually get an understanding of where they were on the pitch. Make sure I don't leave it playing at that point as well, because I'll be behind otherwise. Ruben Diaz has been... Yeah, you can see the line there. I'm not sure, you know. Ruben Diaz in that position there, he's got the run of Cunha coming right through the middle of him. I think that's Andre who he's got his eyes on. John Stones has got 3 players in his vision there. Cunha, Andre and Semedo, the crosser of the ball. John Stones, I would argue, is in the right position there. Rico's sprinting back. Is he sprinting? Let's have a look. Is he actually sprinting? No, he's not. He does eventually sprint, but it's too late. He takes too long to get back. I would argue Rico's got to get back there a little bit quicker, but I mean, it's a little bit. I would rather pay credit to the cross, because the cross was fucking perfect. You know, it was just in front of all the defenders who can't touch it out of fear of putting it into the back of their own net. If you're nitpicking, Rico could have sprinted a little bit harder, but I mean, the ball broke to Wolves in a situation where our attacking shape is exposed, as it always is when we lose the ball. This is what happens. You can't expect players to just teleport themselves into positions. It doesn't work like that. They have to run, you know. And if you want to nitpick, I would say Rico wasn't sprinting there. But I would say even if he did sprint, he probably wouldn't have got there. You can't. He's playing in a position that's in midfield when we lose the ball, which in these circumstances is like that, and it's an instant bang. They're sprinting at us. You can't teleport yourself into a position to be like that's where you should have been. Yeah, I mean, if we played a flat back four, then yeah, that's where he should have been. But we're not playing a flat back four, are we? We're playing with a Rico Lewis hybrid midfielder / right back. What do you expect him to do, man? Like. If you want to have a go at someone, blame Pep for playing this formation. But then don't say a word when we win the game. Because it's because of this formation that we win most games. You know, you have to take the... With the rainbow comes a bit of rain, as they say. Do they say? I don't know if they say that. I just pulled that out of my arse. Well, I said it, so someone says it. Mullet Daddy with the 5. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that super chat. Ruben scored an own goal in this fixture. He did, with Neto crossing the ball. I remember it. From a similar position, and I think he pulls his leg away out of fear of doing the same again. Possibly. Possibly. The takes in this comment section are outrageous. I've not read them, mate, but I've heard some good ones, and I've heard some I don't agree with. Which ones do you not agree with? Anyway, game's about to get underway and I need a pee. No comedy for the chair. In fact, you know what? There you go, do that. Speak to the back of him. That's it. Sick of the fucking chair, man. Fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna buy a new chair, man. I swear to God. Oh, I've got the radiator on in here. I need to turn it off. It's causing some major ear malfunction. Look at that. What's your predictions for Liverpool-Chelsea, by the way? Because that is a game that I'm really looking forward to watching, but can't call it. I have no idea what's going to happen. Not a clue. I'm going to go 11-6 to Chelsea. Now I'm going to go 3-2 to Liverpool. That's what I'm going to do. It's a conversation. When I see Palmer's name, does it as a City fan, let's be honest, does it make your heart sink a little bit every time I see his name and see him do what he does in a Chelsea shirt? My heart sinks, man. We don't make many mistakes, do we? We don't. And I still trust the club, with Cheeky and everything that he's done for us is absolutely brilliant. But But yeah, I need to just turn the fan on in a sec, please. Like these are going to fucking fall off my head in a minute. Hold on, people. Just trying to not electrocute myself. You know. Oh, that's a bit much, like a fucking tornado. Take it easy, mate. There we go. Yeah, Cole Palmer. How much would you pay to get him back? Would you even pay? Would you even want him back? How much would you pay though if you had the ability? If he said, "Yeah, I want to come back to City," how much do you think we could pay without writhing in pain, knowing that we sold him for 45 million? Was it 40 or 45? I think it was 45, wasn't it? Which at the time was like, that's good business, reasonable business. Certainly not bad. It was like, it's okay. He's a promising youngster that no one would have predicted him to do what he did and become as good as he has. No one saw that coming. I think everyone's you would be a safe bet would be he's going to be a good player, and he could become a 50, 60, maybe 70 million pound player. Now, with the goals that he's scoring, you're talking 100 million, aren't you? Really? So what are you saying? 100 mil, Sonic the Hedgehog says. Edwin says 100. The Germ. Good to see you, Aaron. Hope you're good, mate. Leave him be. Don't want him back. Fair dues. Aaron would go 120. Fox, mate. Oh, fucking hell. 130, but your name is actually Fox 890. I thought you were like 890 million. No. Nearly $1 billion to get Cole Palmer. 130 though is a lot. That is a lot of money. I just don't see City spending 100 million, maybe ever again. I don't think we'll ever pay 100 million for a player. Maybe Verts. It'll need to be that Tommy Doyle's on. It's written in the stars, isn't it, that he's going to do something. Game's about to get underway. The boys are out. Second half is off. That was quick. Tommy Doyle is on the pitch. Former Manchester City player who was ineligible to play against us last season due to being on loan. Is that right? That's right, isn't it? Pretty sure he was ineligible. Still beat us, didn't they? But yeah, he's a good player, Tommy Doyle. Not good enough for City though, unfortunately. But again, we did business. Well, we sold him for 5 million, didn't we? He was technically part of the Mateus Nunes deal. He wasn't on paper, but he pretty much was. Ball in from Savinho, who's on the left wing, by the way. And Doku's on the right. So a little switch up from Pep. Swapping the wingers. Corner ball already for City. But yeah, same. Tommy Doyle, Cole Palmer, like James McAtee, like ball in from Savinho. It's cleared by Dawson. Doku's on the edge of the area. Gets it down the line to Bernardo Silva. It's a bad ball to him, but Bernardo Silva keeps it in play. And he's offside. Yeah, Bernardo Silva instantly turns to Doku, and you could lip read Bernardo Silva like, Jeremy, like why? Why are you passing? Successful passes in the final third, first half. Manchester City 218, Wolves 5, and it's 1-1. Fucking hell. Mullet Daddy says, if we kept him and KDB being so injury prone, we could have had Foden in the middle, Palmer on the right, and Doku on the left. Gross. Yeah, I mean, hindsight, isn't it? But I mean, look at James McAtee. Could he become? People are still thinking he could be as good as Palmer or as dangerous as Palmer. Like, I don't think anyone knew Palmer was going to be as good as he is. Ball in from Savinho. It's blocked. It's up in the air, brings it down. He's got Semedo riding him, wearing him now actually like a backpack. And Savinho's got hold of his shorts, and now he's got him in a headlock. I mean, there was so many fouls in there. The referee just went, fuck it, keep going. Everyone was fouling everyone. Savinho was like, I swear Savinho had hold of Semedo's knob at one point. Do you know what I mean? And then Semedo was like, got him in a headlock. Savinia's like grabbing his testicles, like, you fucking twat. The referee just went, go for it, lads. Have at it. I love that refereeing. Who remembers when Vinnie Jones grabbed Paul Gascoigne's balls? How funny was that? Not funny for Gascoigne, but funny for everyone who was watching. He just like that. There's an iconic image of Gascoigne, Vinnie Jones, Doku. Oh, he's used his strength there, Jeremy Doku. He sends. Oh, and the cross is smashed into Totti again, but he's bullied Ryan Aitnori there. He's bullied him in a one-on-one situation. Jeremy Doku rinsed in there. He didn't actually beat him with skill. He beat him with strength. He ended up going shoulder to shoulder, and he put him on his arse. Love that from Doku. He's a little tank, isn't he? But yeah, Vinnie Jones grabbing. Go and Google that if you haven't already. If you're like, what the hell is he on about? Google Vinnie Jones, Paul Gascoigne. I think that'll do it. That'll be enough. That you don't even need to write balls, bollocks, testicles, cojones. You don't need to write any of that. Nuts, bollocks, tezzies. Yeah, keep going. You don't need to write any of that. Just Paul Gascoigne and Vinnie Jones, and you'll definitely see him manhandling him. Savinho, he's burst past him though, whipped it in near post. It's Haaland, and he's missed it, and he's just, because he's rusty, he spent 48 minutes not having a single cross come anywhere near him. The one time it does, and he swings at it and he misses it. Erling Haaland should have made that 2-1. It was a great bit of play from Savinho, it really was. Haaland's fuming with himself, but that's the life of Erling Haaland, I'm afraid. You've got to be ready, because you don't get opportunities all too often nowadays. He's just mishit it. It's a good ball though from Savinho. Great wing play. Haaland, mate. Should have been 2. You're absolutely right. I'm always talking bollocks, mate. Wouldn't go that far, Ryan. Who we are, or they are. I mean, every team we play plays like Arsenal. It's the fact that Arsenal shouldn't be playing like that against us. Not if they want my respect. Ball into Haaland, he's going to use his strength. Absolutely, and then he gives it away. He's having one of them moments, isn't he? Don't get annoyed, mate. Don't get annoyed. It's like my fucking lad. As soon as he puts the ball out for a pass, like, he just loses his head. As soon as he makes a mistake, he's like, fucking, that's it, I'm going home. Like that. I've passed it out for a throw-in. Just chill, mate. Just like, people make mistakes, man. Like, but yeah, good bit of play from Haaland there to put Dawson down, then little shoulder to shoulder again. But the pass, misunderstanding between Savinho and Haaland. Savinho started running down the wing as Haaland thought he was going to stay put. Anyway, Savinho with another opportunity, goes past Semedo, holds up the play, he's got him on his back again. Gvardiol offered an underlap, doesn't use it, gets back to Ruben Diaz. Kovacic now. Into Gundogan. Savinho now, got to give it to Gvardiol. He does. Gvardiol's into the penalty area. Shot, it's across the face of goal. It's bobbling around. It's going to be a corner ball, surely, referee. It is. Tommy Doyle doing a bit of vital defending for Wolves there, but City are turning the screw. Turning the screw. Haaland and Doku having a conversation on the edge of the penalty area. It's Gundogan to take the corner. It's a deep one. There's no chance for Haaland there, but Doku's kept it alive. He's got Bernardo Silva outside of him, doesn't use him, gets it to Kovacic, thinks about the cross, and it's over everybody. He's not put it in a bad place, to be fair. He could have. It's just too straight. If you put some whip on it, it's got more chance to curve round to anyone making a late run. Kovacic isn't happy with himself, but the intention was good, just the execution again. And that speaks volumes to the whole game. I think the way we've played is good. I don't think we've played badly at all. I think we've played very well, actually. It's just this final ball, the execution, it's just not been good enough. You know, that last ball in, or when we do get it right, it's the fucking shot. We're not getting the crosses right often enough. But when they have been right, like Gundogan's header in the first half, Haaland with a chance just then, a couple of minutes ago, when they have been good, the player in the box has let us down. Great play from Doku, gets it to Rico Lewis, bursts past everybody. Rico Lewis, he tries to toe poke it, but it's broken kindly to Kovacic, who keeps going. Gets it out to Savinho, is surrounded by players there. It's got to be better there, Savinho, mate. He just pushed you off the ball, really easy that. Semedo brings it forward. We're in trouble here. It's a potential counter-attacking opportunity. Cunha, got to smash him. You've got to hit him hard. Oh, it doesn't need to. Well done. It was Savinho, actually. I think he got a little touch on it there, but Cunha was coming through like a steam train. Gundogan looking for... Gundo, mate. Gundogan. What are you doing? It's a 5-yard pass and you've just smashed it against Tommy Doyle's chest. What's he playing at there, man? Kovacic, big pocket of space to push forward into. Cuts it back outside to Gvardiol. Savinho's just joined the shot. Was off camera for a second, gets it back to Gvardiol. Ruben Diaz thinking about the shot. Ruben Diaz with the shot! Oh, fucking hell! And Jose Sarr with another fingertip save. The opposite corner to the first 2 half saves that were unbelievable, but Ruben Diaz whips it bottom corner. And I mean, that's going in the bottom corner. What an effort from Ruben Diaz. Great effort. Could have gone a little bit further out wide. I mean, it wasn't right in the corner, but very close to being right in the corner. Produced an unbelievable save from Jose Sarr again. Bernardo Silva's dobbing on Jose Sarr for pulling his ear. Jeremy Doku onto his left foot, and it's poor. It's over, everybody. Big up fan reactions. How you doing, mate? Hey man, how's it going? Did you at least place your predictions for this game? FYI, there's some kind of white noise coming from your mic. That will be the fan, mate. I'll turn it down. Can you hear it now? And also, this laptop's extremely loud. I've got a PC and a laptop in front of me, so it's just background noise, mate. I can add a background noise filter as well, but that messes up my audio a little bit as well. It makes me sound a bit tinny. Whereas you want to hear me nice and boomy deep boomy voice. But no, in answer to your question, no, I didn't place my prediction. I thought because I'd missed it, I'd just missed it, mate. So apologies for that. Completely let you down there, but I did say you need to remind me, so it's completely your fault for not reminding me. No, I'm messing, mate. I'm sorry, mate. I've just been so busy this weekend. I've not done the predictions, but I will remember next week. And also, I didn't realise I could do it after missing one game. I thought because I've missed it, I've just missed it. You know, like fantasy football. You know, if you missed the 11:30 deadline, then you've missed it. You can't change your team like in the middle of a game, in the middle of a weekend. So I didn't even realise I could do that. But yeah, no apologies, mate. Go and subscribe to Fan Reactions, by the way, if you haven't already. Best fan content out there, man. He gets all the best stuff, and he does it so quick. Gvardiol. John Stones, poor. The intention was there, but again, execution. I mean, it's not even worth. The execution was so bad then from John Stones, and now we're in trouble. Cunha bringing it forward. Shot has just gone wide of the post. John Stones, man, simple fucking ball down that right wing. Simple shit like that's just causing us so much problems. A 5-yard pass, trying to go through the inside of Ryan Aït-Nouri and Totti, trying to go in between. The run from Doku's a good one, but John Stones, mate, there was a big 10 fucking, call it 5-yard gap. You've got to find the gap there, mate. Just passes it straight to Aït-Nouri there. Savinho into Gundo, taken off him. It's time, Pep. It's time. I think this is enough of Gundogan for me for this game. Wolves coming away from it. Oh, Josko with an unbelievable slide tackle. So good, isn't he? Gundo, pass it simply, mate. Good ball. Savinho now. He's going to cut it back. Oh, ball into Haaland's a good one. Oh, what an effort that was. The idea from Savinho is good then. A very straight, long, sort of fizzed it. Going for that back post, and Haaland was like getting excited there. But it was a good bit of defending at the back post from, I think it was Totti. Might have been Dawson. Yeah, it was Totti. Good, yeah, really good defending from Totti there. Not an easy one to defend that at all. But yeah, we're approaching the hour mark and we're still 1-1 with really only one proper chance to speak of. Ruben Diaz wasn't really a chance. He made it a chance by having a shot from so far out. But the real chance Haaland's missed, hasn't he, really? But Wolves still look dangerous, you know. There's been twice now. They've had one shot that's gone just past the post and another that's just been nullified by Gvardiol. But Rico's interception there is brilliant. Comes forward with it. Bernardo Silva gets it inside to Rico. Rico sends Doku. It was a good ball, but I don't think Doku even saw it. Like, it was a great vision from Rico to get it out there. If Doku was on his bike, he could have got on that a bit sooner. Gundogan. It's time for Foden, isn't it? It's time for Foden. Savinho. Gundo. It's the most basic of things from Gundogan. Kovacic, little 1-2 from Rico, little dink to Savinho. I'm loving this from City. We're turning corner ball. We're turning on the style a little bit. Turning it on. Yeah, it's time for Phil, I think. Get him on at the hour mark, because here he is. Pep's listening. Phil Foden. It's got to be Gundogan. It's got to be Gundogan. The things I was about to say was his touch. It's the basic things from Gundogan. We're not talking about like, oh, he's... Hang on a minute. Ball in from... It's bobbling! Oh, Jose Sarr collects. This game's got like last minute winner on it, hasn't it? It's going to be 1-1 until like the 93rd minute. And then some random goal's going to go in. Fucking hell. I'm watching a replay and all of a sudden I'm watching Ederson head the ball 40 yards out from goal. That just drives me insane, man. Savinho. Semedo's done reasonably well against him, and they've not sent two out to deal with Savinho. They obviously see Doku as the person they need to double up on. Savinho's been afforded a lot of one-on-one scenarios, and Ruben Diaz with a sloppy ball again, and it's fed down the line. That's what they tried to do. Give it away, just send it down those channels, because that's where the space is. No one was there this time, thankfully, but we're one pass away from a Wolves opportunity to counter-attack at all times. It's living on the edge. Ball in. Oh, there's a good run there from Gundogan. I don't think Savinho quite saw it in time. Josko steps in. Doku's going to get... He's won it. Well done, Jeremy. Gets that ball. So Wolves are up for this game, by the way. I've got to give credit to the defensive attitudes from Wolves, because they have been intense with running and last-ditch defending, and they're doing everything they can. They're pressing hard. Can they maintain it for the full 90 minutes? Because there's half an hour to go. Savinho, surely they crack. Surely. Great ball. Kovacic, lovely little turn. Free kick referee, right on the edge of the area. Pretty central, though. It was a lovely ball from Savinho. Kovacic took it into his stride. Looked like he was going to like pass it a little 5-yard pass to Rico, but did a little Cruyff turn going the other way instead. And yeah, it's a foul. I don't know what Lemina's complaining about. Knee-to-knee contact. Definitely a foul. It's not like he wiped him out, but the knees crashed against each other. Right, where's Foden? Who's coming off? They're keeping Gundogan on the pitch for this free kick, I think. And I think after this free kick, we'll see the substitution. So maybe Gundogan could leave the pitch with a goal to his name. Savinho took the free kick in the first half. Went low with it for some reason. Trying to catch out Jose Sarr, but I didn't get it past the wall. This time it's Gundogan. I think this needs something clever. I think this needs a pass. I think this needs to be laid off. We need to move the wall. We need to move that Wolves team. I'm going to be surprised if he goes straight for goal from here, from the dead ball, and gets it on target. I mean, it's happened before, hasn't it? But it's so central, and that Wolves wall is so packed. I think they want to do something clever. You've got Gomez here trying to sprint out to prevent City doing something clever. Kovacic is getting in his way, and he needs to be careful not to give away the free kick here. Fucking hell, ref. Kovacic, mate. What? Getting fucking booked. Yeah, he's just booked him. He just pulled Kovacic down in a headlock as he's trying to get past. But the ball, you can't run. The referee put a white line in front of you for a reason, and not to sniff it. It was to put a fucking line there so you don't run beyond that line. That's it. After that, you have to stay there. You can't start running before the ball's been kicked. And he's trying to run out, and he's complaining he's been booked. Kovacic is getting in the way, so Kovacic now needs to be careful that he doesn't try and block him too much. Ball in from Gundogan, it was deflected out for a corner ball. I think there was a movement of the pass, but I mean, some dodgy shenanigans going on there. I'd say Kovacic as well was being a bit sneaky, because you can't block someone who's trying to get to the ball either, Kovacic, but the ball wasn't in play. But Gomez has been booked, so let's wind, and he looks upset about it, so let's keep winding him up. See if we can get a red card for Wolves. Ball in from Gundo, and it's cleared to the edge of the area. Kovacic, ball out to Gundogan, deflected, and it's going to be collected by Jose Sarr. Wolves are, it's a bit uncontrolled. They've tackled each other there. Then Savinho gets, oh, lovely 1-2 between Savinho and Bernardo Silva. Savinho on his bike, showing a big turn of speed. He's on the right side though, cuts it back, and it's, again, execution. It's got to be better. Ball down the line to Bernardo Silva. He's been sent away from goal. He's right by the corner flag now, and it's a good bit of defending actually from Totti, and he's given away a throw-in, but that was good from Totti. He's been playing well this game. Doku just goes past Tommy Doyle like he's not even there. Doku into Gundogan. Edge of the area, it's Gundogan. It's deflected, and it's Jose Sarr again. But Gundogan, the connection was non-existent. He almost passed it. He's not even hit the ball properly. This is what I'm talking about. The basic stuff, like your technique. You're not hitting the ball cleanly. You're not controlling the ball and killing it dead and having it land just a yard in front of you so you can step onto it. His touch is either too heavy or too soft, so it gets caught underneath him. I'm gobsmacked at Gundogan's overall form. It's been shocking. And I'm not just exaggerating either, because Pep, you go and find out what Pep said after the Newcastle game. He fucking nailed him, mate. He was like, and I was surprised. I've never heard Pep be so aggressive with the criticism of a player. He's very protective normally. And I think Gundogan's long enough in the tooth to take the criticism on the chin and carry it on your shoulders. There are some players that are fucking babies. If you dare say something about them, their confidence just disappears and they're completely gone. But I think Gundogan will have taken that criticism on board, but Pep nailed him, mate. He absolutely nailed him. He keeps playing him though. Like, well, you've seen it, mate. Is his hand forced? You know, Doku. Ryan Ait-Nouri with a good tackle there. Still got the ball as well. Down by the corner flag. He's going to try and kick it off Doku, and he does. Gets the throw in. I hope you're right, Ryan, mate. I hope you're right. Foden's come on. He's been stood there for about 10 minutes. And it's Doku. I can't believe that substitution. He's going to send Bernardo out there, isn't he? Carlos Forbes. Ooh. Knows where the back of the net is. Yeah, so Foden's got to go centrally, surely. And Wolves are coming away here. Carlos Forbes immediately involved in the action here. One-on-one with Josko Gvardiol. He's onto his left foot. He's cut it across. Oh, and it's going to go out for a goal kick, but could easily have been 2-1 Wolves. Immediate impact there from Carlos Forbes straight away. I mean, City fans wanted him to stay on, didn't we? and complete and be a Manchester City player. Eventually moved because he was banging him in the academy for City, wasn't he? He was banging him in left, right, and centre. Got his move to Ajax, didn't quite work out for him. Now he's here at Wolves. Liverpool team: Kelleher in net, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, and Robertson. The back four. Gravenberch and Jones, the front two in front of them. Savinho, Bass. Oh, crosses blocked. Still got it though. Josko. I've missed the Liverpool team news. I saw Diogo Jota is up front for them. Oh, Kovacic made a great run then. Wasn't seen. Bernardo Silva's in the middle. Foden's on the right. Foden's gone right wing. I'm pleased that Bernardo stayed in the side. I'm just a bit like, why has Foden come on then? You know, for me, it was leave Doku and Savinho. Just leave them. They've been causing problems all game. Fucking Diaz and Gvardiol nearly caught between the two of them then. It's just seconds away from being a problem. Need to turn this fan off. Can't get it right. Temperatures like all over the place. I'm going through menopause, I think. Sorry, any women watching. Gundo. Gvardiol. 22 minutes remain. Savinho's put in one good cross in this half that was incredibly dangerous. Other than that, he's been a bit flat in this second half. But he should have definitely got himself an assist because Haaland didn't connect with that at all. Haaland should be connecting with that at least, like cleanly, to get into forcing a save at least. Completely missing it. It's unfortunate. But Savinho is continuing to be our main threat. Foden's barely touched the ball and he's got it now. On the right wing, down to Bernardo Silva. It's going to be back to Phil Foden. Those two have incredible ability, technical ability to link up. Hopefully those two can be the key to unlocking this Wolves defence, because it's been flat for like 10-15 minutes now. We're not really creating anything at the minute, and everything we've thrown at them has been quite easy to defend in the last couple of minutes until now. Bernardo Silva, ball in. It's Savinho, and it's Savinho, mate. That's 3 out of 3 with absolutely woeful efforts. Woeful from Savinho. The first one in the first half didn't even hit the ball. Completely mishit it. The second one in the first half was horribly over the bar. And that one, I give him a bit of leeway there because it's with his right foot, but still, mate. It was so far over the bar. Just concentrate. The ball's your time and space. Just make sure you just hit it cleanly. Lose the power. Just go for accuracy, mate. Just hit it with the side foot, mate. Get it on target at least, man. If you're not sure, because it's with your weaker foot, just stiffen up the leg and make it a nice strong pass. That's it. Get it on target. It's fucking horrible, that was. Grealish is coming on. Probably for Savinho now, surely. He'll probably put Grealish on in the middle, take Savinho off, put Gundogan on the left wing. The way this game's been going. Savinho. I'll be gobsmacked if Gundogan gets through the 90 minutes in this game. But Pat knows best. Ruben, 19 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Savinho again, ball in. Oh, he's had it intercepted by Lamina. It's going to be Carlos Forbes to bring it away. Foden's got some backtracking to do. Good from Phil to try and help out John Stones there, to slow the counter-attack down at least. And he has done that. Phil Foden, really good backtracking there, because didn't do anything, didn't tackle him, didn't intercept it, but just his presence slowed it down. And Wolves are going back the other way now, back to Jose Sarr. Good from Phil Foden, that's good. Press him, Savinho. Press him, Haaland. Sarr goes long. One for Ruben Diaz to deal with, and he's headed it straight to Ryan Aït-Nouri, who's going to... Oh, he doesn't. I thought he was going to send Carlos Forbes away there, and that would have been a better thing to do, but they've still got it, Wolves. Savinho's on a yellow card as well, by the way. He's just committed a little niggling foul there. It wasn't quite a nasty one or worthy of a yellow, but he needs to be careful. Bernardo Silva trying to press Lemina. Ryan Aït-Nouri's been everywhere in this game. He has drifted across the pitch on numerous occasions. He's been the left wing back predominantly, but he's now on the right. So Carlos Forbes there with a lovely touch. John Stones gets in the way and gets it back to Ediston, but I've got to have a wine gum. Jack Grealish is on. Trevino's off. Come on. I think the next time we do, we score. The next time we find Haaland, 2-1 City. Here's Jack Grealish. Ball into the back post. Headed up back across the face of goal by Bernardo Silva, who's taken a clip to the head there. He's taken a whack. He's gone down. We made sure he got back on the pitch to go down, but he's gone down. Oh yeah, he's drawn blood. Yeah, he's had his head cut open. It looked like a little whack, probably a stud or something. I should have some wine gums, man. Oh, it's Foden. Oh, well done, Phil. Great play, Phil Foden. You've booted Bernardo Silva in the head. He didn't mean it, obviously, but frustrating. Oh, who's coming on here? Matheus Nunes, former Wolf, coming on to turn these Wolves into puppies. That was puppies, not pussy. Turn them into them as well, if you want. But Matheus Nunes coming on. Mr. Rock and Roll, isn't he? There is no half measures with Matheus Nunes. He comes on and he's just nothing but aggression in his style. I think a lot of City fans don't like him, which I think is harsh. I don't think we've seen anywhere near enough of him to fairly judge the man yet. I don't think that's right at all. But yeah, there's been moments where he's not been good enough when he has been playing. But then moments where it's like he's done really well. But every time he's been blooming brilliant, it's been against opposition where you're like, yeah, you expect him to be good in that level of opposition. This season in the Champions League, there was a couple in the FIFA Club World Cup performances he played well. But yeah, no, it's this could be a big moment for Matheus Nunes coming on. Bernardo Silva's getting on with the game. I love it. He's a warrior. It looked like the sort of cut that's just like a tiny... It wasn't like an impact one, more like a little cut rather than an impact. Princess City is playing shit. Come on, Nunes. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. We've got over 400 of you watching. Thanks for tuning in to Typical City. Do you reckon we could get to 300 likes before the end of the game? We're not even at 250. So that was a big ask, but there are 461 of you watching. So if you could help me out with that, that would be massively appreciated. I start sentences and I have no idea where I'm going with them half the time. My mouth just takes it on its own, goes in a place of its own. Gvardiol. This game's gone flat, man. We need to up the ante. Man on, Jack. Man on. Gets it out to Ruben Diaz, who's chilling on the left wing. That's right. Our centre-back is now playing left wing. He's now jogging back. What is he doing? What are we doing? Honestly, like, I mean, I'm all for versatility, but this is just, like, mental. Some of the positioning from some of them today has been crazy. John Stones. Bernardo Silva's well out on that right touchline now. Phil Foden's occupied the centre of the pitch. Again, versatility. I mean, those two, yeah, I've got no problem with those two being versatile. It's when your bloody centre-back's chilling on the left wing, I've got a bit of a problem with that. Not a big fan of that, can't lie. Gvardiol. Jackie Boy. They've sent 2 out to him, so, I mean, he could arguably be better in that position. If he's drawing 2 players out, he's better at finding a pass than Doku is. So Jack could be the answer to this game, but he's got to have options though. He's got to have movement in the box. Jack Grealish to the byline, dinks it back post. It's gone over, and Ryan Aït-Nouri nods it away, but Bernardo Silva's going to collect, prevent it from going out for a throw, and he's got it. Ryan Aït-Nouri, one-on-one, goes back to John Stones, inside to Ruben Diaz. Diaz thinking about having his second shot of the game, doesn't. Gvardiol, Jack Grealish, onto his right foot, slowing the game down. Gets it back to Josko. It's a hopeful cross. Oh, Gundogan ended up winning it somehow, but he's given away a free kick in doing so. I wondered how Gundogan's winning a header, against Totti. I'm sure something must have gone on there. And Strand Larsen's gone down with cramp. Only just tuned in. Went 1-0 down again. Disgusting. Can't be ignored. Looking forward to a new future. What do you mean by that, Andrew? What, new manager? It's frustrating going 1-0 down, mate. I agree. But no, if we could sign Pep for another 10-year contract, surely. Imagine Pep for another 10 years. The only issue would be going stale. But, I mean, Fergie, multiple decades. Wenger, not quite as long, but almost as long. Those just don't exist anymore. A manager sticking around for as long as Pep has stuck around at City. They all said he's only going to be here for 3 years. That's what they said when he signed. 9 years later, he's chilling in the dugout. With rumours are he's going to be signing a new contract, but this game is nowhere near enjoyable enough to sit back and think about any other results, like Arsenal losing, Liverpool facing Chelsea. Like, we've got to win this game, man, and it's so frustrating. The bottom of the league. John Stones. Gvardiol. Someone's scoring in this game. I'm almost certain there's going to be a winner. And I'm not sure who for. We've not looked like conceding, but we don't normally look like conceding until we do. And then it's like, oh, we're 1-0 down, huh? Yeah. Oh, we're 1-0 down again. Huh. Fucking hell, City. Come on. Are we going to steal a win? I wouldn't say it's a steal, because we deserve to win this game by the pattern of play. But you've got to take your chances. You've got to be more clinical in the penalty area, in all aspects. In passing, distribution, shooting. Just wasteful. It's been wasteful. But the build-up play has been very good. It's been very good in midfield. Getting out to the wide channels, getting into the box has been reasonably good. But it's just that last moment. Foden's touchdown was heavy, giving it away, and thank God Wolves have given it away as well. Foden, mate. What is up with them? Grealish giving it away now. Fuck off, man. Fuck's sake. Ball down the line. Surely Ruben Diaz is going to get that. Yep, he does. Kovacic. Just over 8 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Gundogan. Ruben. Kovacic coming forward with it. Come on, let's nick a last minute winner. Any winner will do. Any winner. Ball down the line to Phil Foden. The cross is absolutely... We nearly got something from it. Somehow Jose Sarr then made an absolute meal of it. But Foden's cross, mate. What the fuck was that? A little dink, like, right. It should have just been picked up. Good ball this time from Foden to Jack Grealish. Cuts it back. Bernardo Silva's shot is blocked. Again. I think Bernardo Silva's been... Who's your man of the match, by the way, in this game? I'm thinking Bernardo Silva. I think he's had a good game. I think he's had a really good game, and he's played in the middle. Pap, he's played in the middle. Kovacic coming forward. No, mate, you shouldn't. He's giving it away. They're coming away with it. Wolves. It's ball switched. Carlos Forbes. John Stones has got to get over there. There's Tommy Doyle's the closest man to him, so he's got to pass on here as well. They're in business here, Wolves. They've slowed it down though. City have got numbers back. Surely we defend this now. There's 7 of you there. 8 of you. 2 banks of 4. Kovacic joins the party. We're fully set for a defensive shape now. Right, keep the ball. This is fine. I actually think this is our most dangerous position now. Because if they give it away, they're fucked. Wolves with 3 at the back. Knocking it around. They are coming away from goal as well. They're on the halfway line with Dawson. It's going to go long. Good ball as well out to Semedo. Brings it down. Gvardiol's over there to Grealish, mate. You pointed at him and did nothing. Then the cross is shite from Gomez. Straight into the side netting. Goal kick to City. But Grealish pointing at the player that he should be following. You're the only one there, mate. Don't point at him. You know he's there. That's silly, that. It was silly. Come on, City. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Into Rico's got a big pocket of space. Haaland's looking for the channel. He's found him. Haaland onto his right foot. And he doesn't beat his man. I don't know what he was even doing there, Haaland. Mate, you've had nothing all game. Nothing for Erling Haaland. That was your opportunity to get a shot away. You've got to take the shot, man. He doesn't even do anything. He just tries to cramp again for Wolves. I saw Douglas saying a couple of minutes ago how sick he is of it, mate. You have no idea how sick I am of players going down with cramp against City. It's mad. When do you see us do it? Have you ever seen a City player go down and stick their leg in the air and need their leg stretching? Defending is a harder part of the game, by the way, so I do think you actually work harder when you haven't got the ball. But still, the amount of times it happens, like, it's goalkeepers that does me. David Raya, what a piece of shit, man, he is. Like, cheating bastard he is. He went down with cramp so many times in that game. Oh yeah, Nunez is coming on. What are we doing with our subs? We bring them on, make them stand on the touchline for 50 fucking minutes and then bring them on. And just let them stand there like a fucking garden ornament. Bring them on. That's the decision. You've said take your training jacket off. You're coming on, mate. But not quite yet. You're going to chill there for 10 minutes. In purgatory. Just chill there, stand on the sideline for fucking 10 minutes like Foden did, and get your muscles all nice and cold so you can come on nice and stiff. What are you doing, man? Bring him on. Nunez is on. Jack Grealish. Less than 5 minutes to go. Gvardiol. Diaz. Bernardo. Nunez with his first touch gets it back to John Stones. The City fans on the side of the pitch, which is a weird place for the away fans to go, isn't it? On the side. Normally they're in a corner or in an end, aren't they? But they've got like the whole lower tier, which is very accommodating from Wolves. Ball to Phil Foden. Shot across the face of goal. And Jose Sarr keeps it from going over the line. It just took a deflection from Foden and just fired it, hopefully, towards the goal. Took a big deflection, looped up in the air. Jose Sarr collects it on the line. I think there was a little nudge from Gundogan there, trying to just smash it in. Who came off, by the way? Yeah, you're right. I see someone asking Nunez for who. I'm going to have to work it out. It looks like it is... That's Bernardo Silva playing. Who's come off then? Is it Kovacic? Yeah, it's Kovacic, I think. Can't see Kovacic. Yeah, Kovacic. Sorry, I missed that. I was too busy pissed off that he hadn't come on sooner. But I mean, that's brave from Pep. I mean, that's typical Pep, that, innit? Like, take the one and only defensive midfielder we've got on and bring on Nunez, who's just going to go forward at and throw everything at it. Jack Grealish onto his left foot, dinks it back post, and no one's there. The one time Haaland goes near post. Honestly, he's been going back post all game, and if he'd done it this time, that's a free header back post. Fucking hell, man. Corner ball still, though. Come on, City. Few minutes remain. What a massive waste of an opportunity this is if we don't get all 3 points here. After Arsenal balls in it up. Ball in. Ruben Diaz is nodding it down. Gvardiol's going to keep it alive. It's hit him on the back. It's bobbling around. Jack Grealish with the shot. And it's saved by Jose Sarr again. A very savable save this time. Not quite to the standards of his earlier saves in the game where he's kept them in it, to be honest. But it was a bit of pinball in the penalty area. And Jack Grealish's shot doesn't get enough power on it, but it was still heading for that bottom corner. I mean, I'm sure they are laughing because, I mean, they're thinking they're going to be about 3 points behind City, but they're still going to be a point behind us, even with this result. Jack Grealish closing down here, trying to get involved in the play. Well played, Jack Grealish. Keep the ball, though. Ruben Diaz gets it back to Ederson. Thought he was going to give a bad back pass or something. This game's got something left in it, surely. Surely there's something left in this game. 1-1 is a pants result, man. It's really pants. Jack Grealish, who's clipped but stays on his feet, pokes it into Gvardiol. Bernardo Silva's smashed one off the. He smashes the outside of the netting, and it's a goal kick to Wolves. But come on, substitution from Wolves coming up, and it's Gomez coming off, who's on a yellow card for putting Kovacic in a headlock when it was a City free kick. He's been playing really well. Do you know what I mean as well? That's just like a bit of an unfortunate look as well. He's having a fucking worldie. What's to say, Sam Johnston? And it's Bellegarde coming on. They're looking to win the bloody game here, Wolves. Bellegarde coming on. That's a proper counter-attacking threat they've got that could win them the game if we give the ball away. If we do anything stupid, man, now, and give the ball away and lose after Arsenal have lost. How much injury time is there? Douglas saying 5 minutes. Not seen the board go up yet, mate. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi, mate. All day long. All day long. 5 minutes to go. D Harsher, nothing, mate. It's just part and parcel of the season. Nothing's happening to our club, mate. We're good. We're good. It's not great, but we're okay. Could be better, could be a hell of a lot worse. Jack Grealish fouled there, surely referee does, gives it. Get on with it then. Now, don't worry about the club, mate. You know, there's, I mean, good. Does anyone just see that pass from Gundogan from the free kick? He just made Ruben Diaz run about 15 yards. He's right there, mate. He's not even marked, just pass it to him. He made him fucking leg it about 15 yards. Gundogan, mate. Here he is. Go on, Ilkay. Lays it off to Ruben Diaz. Being chased by a blue carrier bag. There's a blue carrier bag in the air that's really distracting me. I can't take my eyes off it. It's mesmerising. It's off the pitch now. Ruben Diaz out to Rico Lewis. Get it down the line to Mateus Nunes. Nunes slows it down one-on-one with Ryan Aït-Nouri. Familiar with each other, those two will be. Ruben Diaz. Josko. We're not even getting the ball into the box anymore. Gundogan. Here we go. Foden. Come on. Out to Jack. Right, Jack. Get down that channel, Gundo. Get in that channel. Or just walk, mate. Or just walk. Chill. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're not trying to win the game or anything. Ruben Diaz. Jack Grealish. Oh, Ruben Diaz to the byline. Oh, why? Fucking great bit of defending again from Mario Lemina. Piss off, Mario. Second ball on the pitch. Go and get it, Jack. Kick it off. Oh, Bernardo Silva making most of a bit of a short situation there. Bernardo Silva came to get it. Ball in. Jose Sarr collects and Jack Grealish. Cross was so lofty and predictable, mate. Less than 3 minutes to go. I mean, I feel like Rico has dipped lately. I feel like he got off to a really good start in the season. I certainly don't think he deserves criticism to the extent that some people have been criticising him. I don't think he's been like shit or crap or anything like that. Like a lot. Gundogan's giving it away. He's giving it away and Wolves are in business. Oh, and Mateus Nunes. Mateus Nunes with an absolutely sensational tackle. What a tackle from Mateus Nunes. Gundogan, hang your fucking head, mate. Fucking Nunes bailing you out there. Bailing you out. And here he is again. Mateus Nunes onto his right foot. Mateus Nunes over the bar. Corner ball. Fucking Gundo. Fucking 2 minutes to go and you're pissing about with it. Giving it away. You're fucking... What are you doing, mate? And Mateus... And where the fuck was he sprinting back? Mateus Nunes gets back and puts in an absolutely sensational tackle. So, like, I think I'm not bothered if you give a free kick, get the yellow card, whatever. He wins the ball, mate. Brilliant from Mateus Nunes. Jack Grealish out to Gundogan, who's not fucking ready for it. Foden takes the shot, is deflected for another corner. Fucking Gundo, mate. Jack Grealish with a corner then. Gundogan surprised that the ball's coming towards him. What are we watching here? From Ilkay Gundogan. The man's a legend. But you're fucking pissing on it, mate, with performances like this. You can't play like this, mate. Ball in from Jack Grealish is shite. Absolutely shite. He's got away with it because it's gone out for another corner. 1 minute to go. Deep. And it's nodded out for a corner, and we were lucky to get a corner from that, to be honest. It's a corner ball. It's going to be time wasting as well because Santiago Bueno is gone down with a head injury, but he's all right. He's back on his feet. I think he would rather just defend this corner. I think he's wise rather than adding more time because there's 30 seconds remain. City with arguably this is our opportunity to win the game. Ball in. City have won the game. City have won the game! Whoa! We've won the game! John Stones! Final fucking touch! Fucking John Stones! Have some of that! Fucking bang! Fucking bang! Absolutely get up and fucking head it in! Make it fucking 2-1! Phil Foden whips it in! John Stones gets up and fucking bangs it in! Have some of that! We've won the fucking game! Get in! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! He's offside. He's going to be offside. They're calling for it. Gary O'Neill's calling for it. Something's happened. Something's happened. It's going to be offside, is it? No way. Fucking hell. There's no way that you've just got me to sweat like a nun in a cucumber farm, and we've not scored. What's wrong with that? You're saying that's offside because Bernardo Silva's ducking out the way? Fuck off! There's no way that's offside. What? But he's going to chalk it off. There's no way. He's not in the way. Bollocks. This is you talk about City and corruption. Fuck off. Not a fucking chance. He's been ruled. It's going to be ruled out. It's going to be ruled out. I can't believe it. How? How is Bernardo Silva interfering there? He's stepped out of the way and he's ducking. He's doing everything he can to get out of the way. He's going to rule it out. Of course he is. Yeah, it's no goal. Oh, he's giving it! He's giving it! The referee's giving it! We'll celebrate again, shall we? Fucking John Stones! Fucking have some of that, you bastards! Oh, I can't believe it! Fucking good. VAR tried to piss on it, and the man in the middle, Chris fucking Kavanagh, shows a massive pairs of bollocks and says, "Fuck you, VAR. I'm right." Yes. Back to sweating my balls off. Ooh. Can't believe he's giving it. I can't believe he's giving it. Whenever do they ever get given? When they're called over. Right, seconds remain. How can you rule that out for offside? VAR recommending an on-field decision. For what? Bernardo Silva? He's not in his eye line. He's stepped out of the way and he's ducking. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's going to be a fucking last chance from Wolves that they're going to lump it forward. Mateus Nunes nods it clear. Mateus Nunes, by the way, with that tackle minutes before that corner. Mateus Nunes. It's going to be a long throw here to defend, though. We've not fucking won this game yet. Sweating fucking balls. Fuck's sake. Ball in. Rico nods it up in the air. Mateus Nunes using this. Get up, Nunes! Clear it, Gundo! Do something right in the game, Gundo! He's kicked it off the Wolves player, it's a goal kick. Gundogan does the first fucking thing right in the game, and we've won the game! Fucking yes! Can't believe it. City! City! The best team in the land and all the world! City! City! The best team in the land and all the world! Fucking, that's the game, we've done it! I can't believe they called the man over for that. I can't believe it. Wow. Wow. Woo. Arsenal fans watching that, mate. Can you imagine the tears? The tears. I mean, a fucking tsunami. A tsunami of Arsenal tears. Ooh. Liverpool, over to you. Scousers. Mate. Oh, sweating balls, man. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at that. Sweaty bastard. Oh. Basking in it. Basking. Basking in the victory. Can't believe we've done that. I can't believe it. What did I say, man? What did I say? I said there's going to be a fucking... Someone's winning the game. I said someone's winning the game. And I said, in the 50th minute, how much would you love a last-minute winner? Man, I fucking called it, man. I fucking love this game. And I fucking hate it as well. I hate it and I love it at the same time. You can look at that all you want. All you need to do now is just say, what the fuck were VAR trying to send him over to the cameras for, to begin with? There's no way that he should have even been sent over there. John Stones, mate. I love you, mate. He's not had a great game. He's not had a bad game, but he's not had a great game. But, oh, man.
Offside, interfering with an opponent. A player will be penalised if they are preventing an opponent from playing or being able to play the ball by clearly obstructing the opponent's line of vision, or challenging an opponent for the ball, or clearly attempting to play a ball which is close when this action impacts on an opponent, or making an obvious action which clearly impacts on the ability of an opponent to play the ball.
Of which Bernardo Silva did fuck all of them. Absolutely fuck all of all 4 of your bullshit bullet points. None of them. So piss off. It's 2-1. Game over. 3 points on the board. Quit your bitching. Move on. Get on with your fucking next game. Who's that? Oh, it's Liverpool. Enjoy. Enjoy. Arsenal and fucking Liverpool up next. Southampton. 3 o'clock kickoff. I'll be doing a watch-along that'll hopefully result in me being a little bit drier, because I am dripping, and not the good kind of drip, which is what all the kids say these days. With the drip, I am literally dripping. But I'm just looking at the wall. Look at the Wolves fans behind the goal, man. I mean, that's just a fucking devastation. Oh, mate. Mate. Fucking hell. Oh. Yeah. Big up, Jeff. Oh, man. That's it. They brought on a 12th man, didn't they? The sneaky plastic bag. I wouldn't be surprised if Gary O'Neill like lit like a tiny candle underneath it to make it like a little hot air balloon that floats around the pitch causing problems. I love how close Pep gets into your face. I bet he's got the most sensational smelling breath ever. Because there's no way Pep Guardiola could have stinky breath and not lose the dressing room by getting that close to people's faces and talking to them so closely. He's just like, listen, Bernardo Silva, I'm going to speak to you this close to your face, like right into your ear, like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. He must have beautiful breath, because I would be like, mate, you fucking stink. If he was doing that, I'd be like, I can't understand a word you're saying. It's just breath. It's just nothing but breath. But he loves it, doesn't he? He's so intimate in it. Wolves sitting bottom of the Premier League on 1 point. United in 11th. Good result for them, though, to get them into 11th. Hey, we're in 11th, boys. We won a game and we're in 11th. Wow. Fucking knew we were going to win that game. I knew we were going to win it. I was kind of hoping for it to be a bit more comfortable than that, but you take it. Match reaction up next. Come and join me for that. Thank you to everybody that's joined me in this stream. Had a really good time eventually. Had a terrible time for the majority of it, but it ended up being really, 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 really good at the end. So, yeah, really enjoyed myself in the end. I'm just going to go and have a shower. No, I'm not. I'm definitely going to wipe myself, though. But yeah, it's been brilliant. Massive respect to all the City fans that have joined me and the rival fans that have tuned in to see me cry and then not cry. But yeah, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out and join me in the match reaction. 5 minutes at most. I'll try and get out as soon as I can. And I'll see you there. Take care.